All right, so welcome to season 4, episode 16. Yeah. And got some new patrons, or at least one new patron, and we got an upgrade. Upgrade.
That counts
So
as doubling down.
yeah, it does. So we
Oh
got
yeah.
so we're gonna have two new t-shirts designs
Oh, that's dope.
coming to the merchandise store soon. So I will be dropping it all over all social media and Discord when we get those officially approved and in the store. And not to put
Are you
too on
gonna
the spot,
you gonna
but-
wait and surprise us, or do we get a brief
No,
description?
no. So
or-
one we talked about last week, which is going to be Plant Supreme with Semestra wearing a
Yes.
Brondo t-shirt.
Yes,
Um,
I want it.
and that's going to be one. And the other one that we're going to have is time traveling Tam in a DeLorean with the Back to the Future font saying time traveling Tam.
Nailed it on both accounts. Nailed it.
Yes.
We rented scooters. We scooted all around the memorials, and y'all should see Alan's face because he knows how awesome it is. Like, those scooters are so much fun. I used to joke on them when I first saw them, but if they're in your city, go rent one. Get the app, rent one, and go. You will feel like a child again. It's so much fun. So her and I scooted around. We went to a fancy restaurant.
You guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right. So chapter 32, questions to be asked. Axed.
Axe. Yeah, we're all
Axed.
from Newport News.
Yeah.
We all
Axe the
people shit.
question.
Questions to be asked.
And these are parent chapters, so you should be axing shit.
Exactly.
Oh, good point. That's one of the biggest pet peeves when people say
Freeze for just a moment though. When I got to the end of these two chapters, I wanted to smack Alan. Okay, you can continue.
Okay, we'll get there, but since
Yeah.
you brought it up, when Loyal responds with like, "Thank you for the not having me intervene," and then he keeps dropping things like, "Have you ever just considered like just letting Aes Sedai like do their own thing and not getting involved?" Like, he cracked me up with that shit. But we're skipping way ahead to get that. But oh my gosh,
Yeah, let's go back a little bit to the Fael comments because apparently like I can't bring it to tell him that no, that, like if the water oath doesn't hold, like they would kill each other right now.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't even know what the water means, but if it doesn't hold,
Well,
they
we're
can kill
screwed.
each other.
I've been, and this is all in his head. He's like, it's not worth trying to explain the truth to him. Like, and then he has this side comment within his head, like, I really need to talk to Gull about this whole water truce thingy mabobber. Like,
So
what the heck? What does that
here's-
mean? what are these kids gonna do when Trollocs show up? How about if the Trollocs show up with a fade? How about if the fade comes in first, whacks them, and then the Trollocs come through and show up and whack everybody else? Those kids on the roof with bows and arrows and the people showing up with pitchforks is not defense against the threats that are out there. And if the White Cloaks, even at this point I'm reading, even if the White Cloaks decide to come through and whack all of those people, the defense, air quotes, I'm doing air quotes because y'all can't see me. They can't defend against the White Cloaks. The White Cloaks would come through there and dice them up. So what threat is out there that this posture that they're taking is defending against? Nothing. I guess it makes them feel better, but it's not actually helping them.
Yeah.
Moving on to chapter 33, a new weave in the pattern. And the chapter symbol is the Wheel of Time symbol. And we're picking up right where we left off with Lord Luke arrogantly entering Alcine's farmhouse. And Perrin immediately is like, yeah, screw that guy. That guy sucks.
It's almost an inherent disdain.
Yeah.
Like he should hate this guy for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think even if Perrin didn't say it, just like if there were the descriptions of everybody fawning over him and everything, and then listening to what he said, I also would not like him.
Like,
Okay,
creeps
well,
out. Like, I imagine the meme of like Homer backing into the hedges. Like,
Yeah. He got called out for being a fraud, but it wasn't just Perrin calling him out for being a fraud. I even look at the interchange between him and Fael, where Fael, like everybody's like, "Oh, a hunter for the horn, he's so awesome," and he's like, "I'm a hunter for the horn, I'm so awesome," and Fael goes, "By the way, I'm also a hunter of the horn." And he was like, "Oh," and then quickly changes topic and like moves along, and like she gave him this kind of questioning look, and it's Alan and I talked offline when I had finished reading the chapters. We didn't talk about much. You know, I don't want y'all to feel like you missed out. But one of the things I did mention was I get the vibe that maybe he wasn't actually a hunter for the horn. Maybe this was a story he threw out there. Maybe he's like a complete and total fraud. Taviran, right? But now we have another character. We have Varen. So
Sure.
Varen, open your notebook, flip back a few pages when you're writing about all these people following Perrin. And why is that? And she would have in bubble letters with a check yes or no. She would say
With a heart,
"Civ-
with a heart on the
with a
eyes.
heart. Yeah. And she'd fold it up like a football and
Mhm.
pass the note through class and hope the teacher doesn't see it. And you open it up and it says Taviran. So now I'm thinking Varen and Loyal would make a cute couple.
Like,
Mhm.
you know, Ian, you were the one that was saying it earlier on. Like, they're all going to be Tavir and they're all going to be in charge in their own particular way. And now I
Yeah.
can see the formation of a new organization, and I mean, we alluded to it and we had this hope that he was going to find, you know, Manethran people in the mountains. Maybe he did, just at the foot of the mountains in Edmund's Field. And maybe he brings them all together and he organizes them and he gets them instructed by these warders that are here with Baron and Alana. And maybe they take up arms and he goes to the Dragon's Aid at book 12, whatever, the one that's one solid chapter of war and battle and fight. Maybe we're seeing the rebirth of Manethran.
That happens when you're on fire watch for the third time in the barracks in 4 nights. That happens when you're on guard duty in a garrison environment or in a training environment where you're like, shit, nothing's going to happen. And you bullshit and don't pay attention. Did you hit record, Alan?
Oh no, we're recording. It's just
Okay.
that someone made a comment and
Okay, go
I was
ahead. Because you had a shitty look on your face. And I was like,
I
God damn it.
know.
If you
No,
didn't hit
no.
record, I swear to God, I'm going to bed right now.
we're recording. We're recording.
good.
It just says this is the comment from chat, which I chuckled at, which was is Tam number 2 because he's the shit?
Yes, why yes he is.
You know what? Call him out by name. Let's give him some credit because that was quality. That was really good.
That was Nathan, Deuterino.
Deuterino, you are right. He is number 2 because he is the shit. So now it's time traveling shit.
See the lance or whatever all of a sudden go down and they're like, oh, there's someone else here, and then they realize the Aiel are there
Maidens, yeah.
taking out guards, and then they go to attack him because he's dressed up like he took the White Cloak's garb and got disguise, and the maidens almost go to attack him, and then Fael saves him again by kind of getting away, like, hey, wait, it's us.
Which makes the maidens giggle, which makes
Yeah.
him feel more embarrassed about it. Like, okay, I'm supposed to be leading this shit, and I almost died twice.
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing? That's and as they start hooting and hollering, and they're like, let's ride. And then one of them's like, woo, yeah, woo. So what are we gonna do now? And he's like, we're gonna hunt motherfucking Trollocs. And they kept hooting and hollering. And then even Perrin was like, they have no idea what they're getting into. They probably think I'm joking.
Okay.
Joke's on
It's
them.
on them. We're gonna hunt
We're
some
going to
Trollocs.
hunt some Trollocs, which is awesome.
But
And that's how we end this
equally,
chapter. Yeah.
if you're taking the group on a hunt for Trollocs and the White Cloaks are following you, you're just initiating a war between the Trollocs and the White Cloaks.
There you go. And other than that, that's all I got for this week. So
Until next time.
Peace.
okay, bye.